inspired you to become a correctional officer in the first place?
Actually, growing up, I have always known that I was meant to serve and protect the public. So it didn't come as a surprise that I pursued those dreams as a kid that I had.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Man, I don't know about a cop when I was a kid. I've never said, "Ooh, I want to be this."
I was actually a Girl Scout when
Oh,
I was like 4 years old. So I have always been attracted to uniform and serving. So it came natural to me.
oh man, no. So when did you realize that something was deeply wrong within the DPSCS system?
um, you know, I went in when I was like in my middle early 20s, and I was naive of the planet, how the whole planet works. However, an eye opener for me was when I saw, how they preach when you see something, say something.
Hmm.
I saw something and I said something. I saw a female correctional officer flirting with an inmate right in front of me. So I reported it. They asked me to write like a report, which I did, but the officer and the friend came after me and was tormenting me inside the jail. That's when I'm like, oops, something is not right here. So I went back to the supervisors and complained, not knowing the supervisors was the officer's friend. So down low, they were angry at me for even writing.
Oh, man.
That was like I'm like, okay, what is going on? But when the whole thing becomes like a day to me was when a death threat was made against me, and the same supervisors were so easy to give me a paperwork to waive liability of the state of Maryland. And when I refused, the whole planet came to an end. So now they saw me as a liability and try to get rid of me by all means. That was when I'm like, I am in the wrong planet with this job.
Yeah, they're corrupt. Like my boyfriend was trying to tell me, they're corrupt. They are. Oh man.
Yeah.
So can you describe the moment you knew you had to write corruption in the Division of Corrections?
It was during that period. This whole incident started like um August or June of 2015, and it was like a day in day out torment and torturing, from me eating a spoiled food to inmate threatening an attack. It was, but when I know that it was time to write my ideas and what happened into a real time book, was actually when I I encountered my tire being tampered, like they remove the bolt in my driving side of the tire, and I was I was riding with a loose bolt, um and when they tampered with the tank of the gas in my car, where you put in the gas, the pump.
Uh-huh.
Yes, when they tampered with that, they're trying to set the whole scenario to be like gasoline motor accident.
Dang. What?
so so that was when I'm like, okay, the whole hallmark that crowns everything all was when I was terminated, because the state medical doctor said I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't speak English because I am an immigrant. So at that point, I have to prove a point.
What?
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's okay.
Man, you went through just stuff. Oh my god. So how did your colleagues react to the experience and what you was going through? Like the good ones, the ones that was on your side.
Actually, initially, because no one have never like stood up of in the department before, so everyone was worried that they something would happen to me or whatever, and they were like, be careful. You know that you're an immigrant in America. You're not born here, and as much as you grew up here, it was just discouraging. And they were like, we too, we're going through the same thing. We just here working, making money, but it wasn't like a lot of support coming from there. It was more like a fear that something would happen to me is more of what they were concerned.
Oh, dang.
I know.
I was fearing for you too, and I wasn't even there. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what toll did this journey take on your physical and mental health?
Initially, like, I mentioned that before I was naive of how the planet worked. After my encounter, I feel like my innocency was taken away from me. You know, you
Like a
know,
dream job though.
yeah, and financially, it was just I went from having my own house, paying my own bills, to unemployed, sleeping in my father's couch in the living room. Like, my life completely turned upside down. But at the end of the day, I came out stronger than I went in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing that you overcame that. That sounds like a lot. A whole
It
lot.
was. I actually wrote, this is one, this is two, this is three,
Oh wow.
this is four, and this is five. So, whatever that actually triggered me to ongoingly document everything, it's just what it is.
Oh my goodness. So more went on within the company, like more went on
Yep,
for 5 books.
this is
What?
like from 2015 up until 2023.
2023?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Wasn't that just like what, 2 years
yeah,
ago? Oh
mm-hmm,
wow.
yeah. So, yeah.
Oh wow. So after speaking out, did you fear for your safety after speaking up and writing your books?
Um, the death attempts and threats